G'day, Trainman 46, Amtrak Southern Pacific. I'm just trying to get this laptop figured out since it's been so long since I've had it on. It doesn't want to refresh. I don't know how many times you got to hit that button. 20, 30. YouTube is not responding. Imagine that. Feels like me today. Nothing's responded. What else we got? CSX Rail Rider Rabby, Nathan Daly, Harry Lewis, Nate Jackson. Hello to all you guys. I'm a couple minutes early. Just trying to get this. I'm not putting a. Should probably put a mouse on my laptop, then I can actually do it. It's not like I don't have one. So bear with me for a minute or two anyway. See if I can even turn on the lights, brighten up my day. Oh, so much better. Cover web page. So as you guys can hear, I still don't have my voice 100%, but it's been 3 weeks since I guess this is the 4th week now. Finally back with the live stream because I've kind of missed them too. I like chatting with everybody, so. But with doing that, of course, comes all the bugs again. It's like I'm doing this for the very first time or something. But I can see some of the chat. What are we doing today? Basically, it's a hello, how are you? I've got a couple little projects that I want to share with you guys. I feel like I'm just hitting puberty. I really do. So you guys got to excuse the sniffling and stuff too. And of course, the phone rings every time you do this, right? And it's always a solicitor that says, can you put out some clothes for us, or do you have extra stuff for us, or whatever. So I don't know. We all get them, I guess. Hello, Sparky. Hope you're feeling better. Well, as far as the cold goes, like the wife did make me a doctor's appointment, so I finally went. Because I'm one of these people, I don't like going to a doctor. Like, it's for a cold. So why go? It's a waste of time. If you go to a doctor's office, you're just going to get sicker. But after 2.5 weeks, she made me the doctor's appointment in, and I went, and he said the same thing. He's like, well, you got a cold. I'm like, well, thanks. And he's like, well, why didn't you come sooner? I said, because it's a cold. I'm like, what are you supposed to do about it, right? So he says, yeah, it's a pretty serious cold. It's a chest infection. Gave me a couple puffers and antibiotics. Cold, as far as I feel great as far as the cold goes. I looked at the doctor and I'm like, well, I've never lost my voice in a cold before. He's like, yeah, some severe cases you can lose your voice. I'm like, oh, okay. I said, so how long before that comes back? He says, well, how long can you shut up? I don't even know this guy, but hey, why not, right? So how long can I shut up? Well, I guess it was about 3 weeks. After that, well, I got to start talking to somebody, and you guys are pretty good. So, Pippin Junction, nice to see you too, sir. I have missed quite a bit of you. Still do have a bit of the sniffles. So every once in a while, I might have to lean over, blow my big honker. And anybody know how to make a laptop work? AZ Train Granny, nice to see you in here. So you guys can all see the top of my head for a little bit. There, a little bit better. Hi, welcome back, Sparky. Thank you, sir. Hearing that, it just makes me think, and some of you guys are probably too young for it, but it just makes me think, welcome back, Cotter, right? So, not that I ever watched the show when I was growing up, but it was just a big line back then when I was growing up. So, Railfan Productions is here. That's good. Seems good to me. Almost back to the motel. Well, we'll be on for about an hour. It's HMS Railfan, so don't be running any red lights or anything, buddy. trying to get the live stream up on my laptop. Of course, it doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't want to work in this room. The router's right behind me. You guys can't see it because I got you guys up so high, but but no, it just doesn't like being in here. It's just kind of a pain in the ass. Like I said, this is almost like me doing this brand new. Feel like a newbie. The first time doing a live stream or something, so. Feel like a newbie. Oh, good. And my volume's way up. Feel like a newbie. Oh, good. And my volume's way up. Well, it's nice to know you guys can hear me. There we go. Now I can see a little bit more of the chat. And I can see if anybody gives me a super chat. Just throwing that out there. Do have this little light thing that doesn't go off anymore because the Toronto Maple Leafs aren't playing anymore. So your poltergeist missed you too, it seems. Yes. Only with this laptop. I don't know what it is. It's just like it's so close to the router, it almost skips right over top of it or something. I don't know. So, but how is my voice doing? Can you guys actually understand me? Because in my head, I sound great. It's like when you sit there on the couch and you're talking to yourself, your voice just sounds picture perfect, right? And then you try to talk to somebody and they look at you like, what did you say? It's like, oh my God, really? Hold on. So Weber Model Railroad. We'll get a sir, Mr. Lance. So since Lance is here, and we have 17 people watching with 4 thumbs up, I don't know what's with that. So I'm glad to see me back too, sir. GRE, you sound awesome, Sparky. Well, I'm not going to go as far as saying the word awesome, but as long as you guys can hear me. So like I said, excuse me every once in a while. I'm going to sniff and I'm going to cough. So it'd be nice to tell you guys to watch your earphone and stuff like that. But with Lance in the room, I do have one thing to show up. Lance had a contest for his 500 subscribers, which is awesome, Lance. It's nice to see you hit that milestone. But he had his contest there, and I won 3rd prize. And I really didn't think 3rd prize came in a box this big. So if you guys can bear with me for a minute, you're not going to see my face maybe because I'm going to move these down. Maybe I'll just keep you right there so you can see the top of the box. I don't know. But got our trusty knife so we can get this open. All right, maybe not that big of a knife. Maybe only need a little bit. So we got, yes, you sound like a man with a bronchitis. Oh, just a cold. So, yeah, I was kind of worried about the bronchitis thing. I've never had that either. So, like I said, I've never lost my voice. So, I was actually surprised, though, that the wife made the doctor's appointment. Like, I figured she would have liked me all nice and quiet and shut up and all that stuff. She didn't have to listen to me say anything. Couldn't even tell her I was hungry and ask her what's for supper. Mind you, I got to say, when I was sick, all I had was chicken noodle soup. And you guys will be amazed nowadays how many brands of chicken noodle soup there are, even just from Campbell's. Trying to get the old-fashioned stuff. The long noodles and little pieces of chocolate. Oh my God, really? Brain melt. Little pieces of chicken, no chocolate in the soup. So, but yeah, that took her about 3 trips to even find that. So, right off the bat, I got no peanuts. So I'm going to move the camera down a little bit for you guys. And for anybody that just showed up, there's 18 watching now, 12 thumbs up. Haven't seen a super chat yet. So Nathan Delay, I can't wait to see what's in the box, in the package. Neither can I. But like I said, there's no peanuts. Maybe I shouldn't shake it. But we got some pieces of styrofoam, so maybe I can use that on my layout in a couple spots. We got lots of pieces of styrofoam. The pack is really kind of cool, actually. Taking the time to cut it all down in the right sizes and shapes and all that stuff. Even put some holes in it for me. There's a lot. So we got one bag from Lance. And he's a funny guy all of a sudden because there's nothing in the bag. Absolutely nothing. See? Let's get his name on it. Hello? Oh, nothing in there. Must have been more packaging. So I know I did win a couple of the rail cars that you got to put together. A couple hoppers. See if I get that light down here maybe a little bit better. I doubt it. But can we see it a bit? So yeah. All the parts in the back box. All the wheel sets, trucks, little side pieces. Looks like air diaphragms. Should be a weight in there somewhere, but I don't want to go digging through it too much. I've had a couple of these and I've lost a part or something, then you just go crazy. So there's one Clinchfield offset twin hopper. That was one thing I won. Like I said, I won third prize, which is really cool because I sat there, I was watching this contest. I'm like, I really want third prize. I don't know. It's kind of what I needed kind of for the layout. So this was nice. Nice 3-bay hopper. This one I can feel. It's got the weight in it. So Hot Rod Rodney. Hot Rod Rodney. There you go. We got a super chat from Hot Rod Rodney. And no, guys, normally I don't sing. It's just because my voice is so blah. I just kind of slur words together. So BNSF 6951. Hi, Rodney and everybody. So, yeah, guys, Rodney just put out a video there yesterday or a couple days ago. And I think he said he hit 80 subscribers for Hot Rod. But we got 21 here now. There's got to be a couple of you guys that have not watched this guy's channel. I gotta admit, at first, when he first started his videos, it was like, oh boy, what did I get into? He's got track everywhere, and he's under, and he's over, and he's going here, and he's going there. And it's like, I don't know if I can follow this guy's channel. But the last 3, 4 videos, 5 videos that Hot Rod Rodney's putting up, he's really getting good with the camera work. He's getting a lot better with lighting. And the camera doesn't go, whoa, look, whoa, look, whoa, look. He's really good with the camera now, too. So I suggest if you guys haven't checked out Hot Rod Rodney 25, and I'd really like to know where that 25 comes from. So go ahead, let us know. But check him out. Subscribe to his channel. What you do if you're on your laptop or something, check out the 3 dots to the right of his comments. If you're on your phone, you just hit his name. Take you right to his channel. Hit subscribe. Hit the bell. And every time the guy posts a video, you'll know about it. Back to Mr. Lance and my third place prize. Oh yeah. And like I said, this one does have a lot of weight to it. I like that one. I like the other one too, but I like that one. ACF 3-bay center flow. So that'll give me something to do when I'm not feeling too well or maybe sick and can't go to work or something. I'll have a couple cars put together now. Oh, got a box. Another empty one. He's a pretty good packer, but I don't know. Oh, this one's not empty. So this was the one thing that I really liked about the 3rd place prize. Sniffle, sniffle. Woodland Scenics. Ling Creek. I think it's a hardware store. Oh, general store. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And I guess there's a trick to getting into them. So I'll try that off camera maybe too. That's even cool. It's even got the electrical meter box on the side of it. So kind of means a little bit to me. I I hate buildings that don't have the meter boxes on the side, but I guess that's just because I'm an electrician. So it's one of the first things I look at when people's models and stuff. They walk around and go, okay, well, how'd you get power into that place? But hey, I guess it's just a couple wires up through the bottom and stick a battery on it, right? So that was what I really wanted for third place. I love it. Staples what? No one stapled anything. Probably put my glasses on. I can read that better too. So Ron Pisco, BALD 88. See, I need my glasses. They're around here. They're right there too. Hi Sparky, hi all. Turk Track race car. I missed the horn because this thing is buffering. Sorry, buddy. Here, you ready? Here we go. Hot Rod Rodney. Hopefully you weren't buffering that time, my friend. So, but I said all good things about your channel. I really did. And for everybody to go subscribe to you. You get you a little bit more help out there. Now, that's all that the contest had for me. Oh. So I didn't think there was going to, I thought there was going to be an empty box again. It doesn't feel empty. And what do we got? American Power and Light. That doesn't go with exactly what I just said because I'm an electrician, right? Is this kind of a bonus prize or? Thanks very much, Lance. This is kind of cool. I didn't see this in the third place prize category. Awesome. I was waiting for all these styrofoam pieces to fall out and hit the laptop, and I'd have to start all over again. Now this is awesome. Back of it's kind of plain, but I guess you won't see it if it's on the back of the layout. That's really awesome though up here. You guys can see that's a transformer. And say that's probably 13.8 to 7,200. So that's just going to be like a station service transformer on the top. In front we got big building with a small footprint. Fully lit by over 20 bright LED lights. That's not bad. I can read backwards, eh? That's cool. Oh. Comes with a little jack. It's got to plug something into there. Use side plug for easy access or bottom plug to hide the cord. Uses 4.5 volt AC adapter, which I don't think is included. But that's all right. And then it's got a place that you can run coal cars through. So that works out really good for me because I've got the coal mine, and I guess it's a coal mine now anyway, but well, it always was for me. Got the coal mine up top on the hill. Now I can run the cars around the track about 6 times, and now she can run in here. I got some place to drop it off. And if you're working in this area, you got to wear a hard hat. So keep that in mind. Very, very nice, Lance. Thank you very much, sir. Joe G, how are you doing, sir? As I squeak your voice out. That is really cool. So that was kind of the first part of Welcome Back Kotter Show. Because I better put the knife away a little bit. So, and that screen froze up. I'm not sure. So a few people are out there saying hello. We got. Take a good look at all the people in the chat, and if you're not subscribed to them, check out their channel. You got Small Local Guy up there too. all kinds of LED lights. It said 20 anyway, so that should be pretty good. Almost do some nighttime running. Good so far. You're sounding better. Thank you, sir. Kind of echoes in the head, though, still. I don't know. Buffering on my phone and tablet. So that's kind of what my laptop does all the time. And like I said, the thingy's right there for the internet, so I don't get it. How close can I get, except for a direct plug? So, I am Nathan Daly. I'm making a video of a jet train for scrumptious model trains on YouTube. Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Jet train is a model jet train, or found a real one? That kind of stuff's over in Japan, isn't it? On their own tracks type thing. Randy's Rock and Roll Railroad MacArthur. Hello, everybody. Good day, sir. How are you doing? Again, I'm going to go sniff for a minute. Hate to do that in camera. Hello. How are you? Now, the other thing I want to talk about, and Vinny's in here anyway, so kind of a little bit of a question. See, I go to the store. I go to, what store did I go to? I went to Michael's. Because I've got, if I can lift it up here without busting it. I did 6 bays on this. But it's the roundhouse. All the doors open. So once I get some tracks inside and everything else, I can run my trains in and out. My turntable's all going to be right there. But the only problem I got is this is the only piece of the roof I have left after my flood. So I don't know what happened to the rest of them. There was a lot of dirt and sand and mud and stuff down in my basement at that time. So I know the guys across the street helped me out. They brought over a shovel and they just started shoveling. So I have no roof, which I guess is good when I want to put lights and stuff in it. But I got the one piece. Oh, I think I get good at upside down. That's, yeah, there we go. So I got the one piece. That's the extra. Looks pretty good with a roof on it. So hopefully that doesn't fall down again. Hey, don't move. So watching Vinny's show on Fridays, all about cutting styrene and for sale signs and all this other stuff. And he's kind of making it look easy too, right? So I go over to Michael's and I'm looking around for something that looks like a for sale sign. But of course, Michael's isn't going to sell you a for sale sign. But I'm looking for like styrene sheets or something. So I'm walking around, and I cannot read nothing without my glasses. So I don't know why I do anything without glasses. So I go shopping in Michael's, and I finally found one of these after I walked around the whole store. And it was 2x, no, it's not 2x4. It's like a 2x3 sheet or something like that. 22 inches by 30 inches. Okay, so awesome, right? Got myself a styrene sheet. And if I can get it down there, it's upside down backwards to you. So all you guys got to stand on your head right now. But like I said, I couldn't read it. Taylor, g'day. How are you? Robert Sacco. Nice to see you in here, buddy. Ron Pisco. Have fun, Sparky. I'm off to work for an hour, then back to work at 2 a.m. That sounds like a crappy shift. But got to do what you got to do to buy some trains. So anyway, I buy this sheet, right? Not thinking anything of it. I'm looking at it, feeling it, touching it, wiggling it, wobbling it. And I can't figure out for the life of me why everybody is using a knife to cut styrene. I don't understand it. So you go out and you get a knife, you get a brand new blade in it, cut styrene, sure. Like I said, I haven't read that yet. I think it's styrene, right? So I get my scissors out, Because to me, I want to prove everybody wrong. I want to show everybody how easy this really is. So take a sheet of styrene. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Amtrak Southern Pacific Rail fan. Find the button. Torpedo. I'm glad you're feeling better, and I'm glad I'm feeling better too, sir. Hopefully next week we'll have a really good show and I can hear myself talk. Torpedo. So you guys, if you haven't checked him out yet, Amtrak and Southern Pacific Rail fan, just click on the little bar at the top. It says $4.99. Check him out. So back to my scissors thing. And I see Vinny's got really quiet. He's waiting for me to say something. Or he fell asleep. I don't know. So I got this sheet of styrene. I'm going to prove to you guys you don't need a knife. You take scissors, and away you go. Any design you want, cut it out. A pair of scissors. How easy is that? Right? So why is everybody... Can I get a shout out? Horseshoe Rail Fan. How's that? How did I do? In one of my lives or vids, I show you can use scissors. Okay, Vinny, well, hold on for a second, buddy. Hold on. So like I said, I don't understand why everybody's using a knife on styrene. Now I understand. I got my glasses on, right? Come up here to do this live show. I get home at 6 o'clock. I got to eat my supper real quick. I come up here and I grab this sheet of styrene. And phone's going to ring again, of course. I have no idea whose number that is. So one of you guys can answer that for me.
From 51962485000.
Nope, no clue. So I get this up here, and I'm ready to show you guys you can use.
Call from 51962485000.
You think I'd be able to shut that off? Really, you do. Or somebody would actually answer it in the house. So go ahead, ring one more time. Why not? Hey, I missed a call. Oh, damn. So I get this up here. I'm getting all ready for you guys. I get my scissors out. I cut 3 pieces. I cut the back because I got to do the back part for the roundhouse there. I cut a piece for the center. I put it upside right. And I cut a piece for the front. All right. Now, as I'm cutting this, and I don't know if you guys heard that or not, so I'll do it a little bit closer to the camera. This is... I don't know how that's turning out. Right? It's not styrene. Bristol sheet, smooth, 4-ply paper. Paper. It's pretty stiff. I think it's going to work for my roof. As long as I don't get it wet. And I'm really not planning on having any water in my basement. So it should work. And I can cut it out with scissors. So maybe you do have to use a knife on styrene for the most part. But hint to you guys, if you're going to go to Michael's, and I don't know, have any of you guys actually bought styrene at Michael's or any art store or craft store type thing? Because I looked there for 20 minutes and I couldn't, this is all I found. And I thought it was, but no. So back to the drawing board, or I'm making a roof out of cardboard. One of the two. I guess if it's too flimsy, I could always double up on it, right? So where are the mods? Why? Who's doing what? Are trains going to be replaced in the near future with those metal things? Nope. All trains. I think I can be a mod. There. How's that? Is that the one everybody was looking at? Be right back. I'm rail fanning right now. Good. I want to see the videos. ContainerMan68, Ron. Do you need a timeout? I think he was talking about the HIV positive transgender person. So I think I deleted it. We should all call them back. Hey, if you guys got the number, go for it. They actually left a voice message too, so I'll find out after the show what they were actually talking about. So this signal sucks. I'm sorry, Sparky. I'm sorry too, Hot Rod. hopefully you get a few more people watching your channel. We got 33 in here right now. So again, Amtrak and Pacific Rail fan threw me a super chat, and we had Hot Rod Rodney threw me one. So again, guys, go check them out. Subscribe to their channels. Check out a couple of their videos after my live stream tonight. I know this one's not great. Just trying to get back into the swing of things. So I am feeling a lot better. Like I said, the cold is pretty much, my chest is awesome. For some reason, I still got the sniffles, but Sparky, don't hurt your partial voice. I still get a laugh out of that. Asking the doctor, how long before my voice comes back? He just looks at me and says, how long can you shut up for? At least the guy had a sense of humor, I'll tell you. So, and the stethoscope thing, it was actually kind of warm, so that's not bad either. So, 26 watching, Sparky. I see 32 with 22 thumbs up. And Hot Rod Rodney just posted, it's basically something like pet rabbits. Oh, that's a comment he left me earlier. He's about to, I've never heard of this before. He's going to a rabbit show. Yes, I said rabbit. I think that did come out clearly, right? A rabbit show. So I guess his girlfriend's into nice pet rabbits that look really nice and sit pretty and eat rabbit food. And so I said, you got to shoot a video of that, because up here I've got cow shows, I've got horse shows, we've got dog shows. Never heard of a rabbit show. So I actually want to see what that is. So yeah, that's what I said, Horseshoe Rail fan, a rabbit show. So if you guys don't know what a rabbit show is, again, check out Hot Rod Rodney. And after this weekend, he's going to come home and he's going to post a wabbit show. I like that one better, a wabbit show. So it'll be interesting. So I'm sure there's all kinds of shows and stuff out there. So the Crooked River and Eastern Railroad. Hi, guys. Hello, sir. How are you? And I'll say right now, because I haven't been feeling 100%, I have not been watching a lot of videos. I've watched maybe 2, maybe 3 a night. Just not a lot, guys, and I'm sorry. I know I like to comment on everybody's videos that do post. Container Man, I am so far behind on your driving videos. I think I'm just going to give up and start new. So next time you post a video, I'll try to watch it. But Jack, how are you doing, sir? Again, you're another one. I've been missing a lot of your videos. Want to watch the one where you were at work today, but it's half hour long. So I got to find a half hour worth of time where I can just kind of sit and relax and do that. So, okay. So another thing I kind of wanted to talk about was the summer holidays. So I don't know about you guys, but here on YouTube, I'm actually making, and I don't know if this is what you're going to call it or not, but I'm making real friends. Not just here on YouTube where I chat and watch videos and we talk and I do a live chat and I say hi to you guys here now. Oh my God, that video is jacked up. Laugh out loud. Okay. Which one was that? GRE 2057, Amtrak and Southern Pacific Rail fans back. Big blow, 26th of July. Where's that? Amtrak, Southern Pacific? That'd be cool if it's actually running too. You got to get a video of that. I can post it up with my big blow that I got going. So 4-H kids shows, rabbit fans, fairs, yeah. So all that other good stuff. So like I was going there, summer's coming up. And I know a lot of people have kids and stuff. So you get the summer holidays. But does anybody actually have any plans for the summer? Because like I was starting to say, I'm actually starting to make some real-time friends on YouTube where I've gone out and I've met them. And I hang out with them. Last year, October, I was down. I met Vinny, Diana, Roy, Eric, Joe G, George. All right, Vinny, who else did I meet? Who's the one who works at the airport now? Man, I forget. Who is it? Tell me. So that was last October down in Phoenix, Arizona. I'll tell you right now, if anybody goes to Phoenix, Arizona, I don't care if it's October or in the middle of summer or what, it takes you 20 minutes to drink a beer. If not, you're going to dump it out. Okay, a bottle of Coke. My God, talk about heat. But I loved it. I like the heat myself. So, Ryan, that's it. What's his YouTube name? Wild Hair Hobbies. That Eric guy might be a little on the flaky side. Is Eric here? Because I haven't seen him. But I haven't really been looking over there either. So the thing I'm kind of going with that is, have any of you guys actually made some real friends off of YouTube that you meet outside of YouTube now and you hang out and kind of spend time together or talk on the phone and have you actually made any kinds of plans to meet up or like, I think it's October again. I'm going to go down. October, way cool. Yeah, it was the summertime I went down there, wasn't it? Vermont Rail Fanner, that's right. So yeah, it was the summer I went down to Phoenix. This year is going to be October. I'm going to go down and spend some time with Vinny too. I'm trying to set it up already, but it takes a lot of communication and stuff. I want to go see Chuck Baker, and I want to go check out Joe's new layout because he's got that barn all built now, or shed, or whatever you want to call it. And Eric, I want to run over and check out his home layout because it looks like it's getting kind of big. Well, he's done his renovation and stuff. So, and other than that, like I know Peter. He's become a really good friend of mine. Crap, now I have to get moving on my layout. Yes, Joe, you do, but you have until October, buddy. So you should be all right. So yeah, Peter, Ron, I've met a few guys. Like another scale modeler is Ron Perry. Ron Perry is going down to meet up with Ken Patterson. Now, anybody here watch What's Neat This Week? Because another scale modeler was just on there last week or this week. Is that last week or this week? So I don't know, but he was just on it. That's Ron Perry. And I was talking to him. He's going to go down in another couple weeks. And I just kind of mentioned I wouldn't mind hanging around, right? That's kind of a good trip. Go meet Ken and the gang and all down there. I've met Chris. So he said, yeah, well, if you want to be my cameraman, that'd be all right. And I'm like, you know what? That'd be awesome. I'll go down. I'll be your cameraman. Just hang out. So hopefully in I think that was sometime in June, he's going to plan that trip. So hopefully he gives me the okay and I can go hang out with him. So like I said, that'd be kind of neat to go hang out on the What's Neat This Week set. Wow. Some words you just can't say yet. So Jack, yes, I will be posting a video on it soon. We'll get to it, Joe. It's been a while. So I'll have to come down with Sparky. I'd love to meet the gang or the GSN. Meet the GSN. What's the engine behind you, Sparky? Which one are you looking at? That one or that one? Which way am I pointing? That one? Yeah. So kind of grabbed it. I got all kinds of them back here, actually. So I'm getting my little girl. I've been getting Caitlin. She's 9 years old, so I've been getting her into model trains too. So basically, I gave her all my Easy Track, and I let her run DC. Not setting her up with DCC yet, because then I'd lose all my locomotives and they'd be on her train set. So, but just a electromotive. That one's just DC. These are just things I'll pick up at like the little train shows and stuff that you can get. And she's 9 years old, so she's a little rough on them still. Runs them on the track, they fall off, they get kicked, so they come back up here and I got to fix them up a little bit. UK Diesel and Electric Railway Modeling. Good day, sir. How are you? Nice to see you in. We got 29, so I've gone down a few. Probably because of my voice. I'm kind of boring. See how we got that one? This one I got from the Shade Tree Fix-It Man almost 2 years ago when I first started getting into this hobby. And he just sent me a whole box of goodies. So that came in it. And again, it's just DC. But I like it because it's GP38. I'm pretty sure it's just lifelike. Yep, lifelike. It actually says on that one, lifelike. But still, for DC, why not? That's kind of cool. And gotta know, I forget the gentleman I bought this off of. This one is DCC. Chassis system. And he was, I'm not sure if some of you guys remember this guy or not, but he was going to go to school for filmmaking and stuff like that. So basically, he sold all his train stuff. He had tons and tons of chassis system. I said, you know what? Call back later. Cheapers. So I said, you know what? I'll buy all your chassis system stuff from you. And if you ever want to get back into the hobby, you let me know. And I'll sell it back to you for the same price. So this one has a lot of weight to it. And it doesn't say what it is. So I think it's like a C630 or something like that. But you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. So Rabbi, she runs trains better than Sparky. Well, for the most part, it's kind of cute to watch a 90-year-old run a train set. Because she, like, I don't know. Do you guys remember being that young? You made forts out of blankets and boxes, and she's making tunnels and hills and things to hide it out of, and she puts her dolls leaning over them and all that other kinds of stuff. So she has a lot of fun with it, and she's very creative when she actually makes the train set up. Like I said, it's my easy track, so she takes it apart and puts it together every time she wants to play with it, and it's pretty good. So that's the chassis. Then got one more that she was. This is the one she really likes. But we also have a dog and a cat, so we really got to clean the bottom out. Like I said, every once in a while she kicks it, so you can see the front truck. I got to find some way to replace or fix that. So remember that 8272. So it's got it on this side, so as long as you're only watching one side, you're okay. But again, I think that's another GP38. So be nice to kind of steal that one on her and put DCC in it. Don't be telling her that, though. 9 years old, she has a great memory. You got to get video of that. Yeah, well, I can try. Caitlin used to love being in my videos and watching and playing and helping out on the layout and everything else. And then one day, all of a sudden, she just, I don't know, it's just like a little switch. All of a sudden, I put the camera on her, she runs away, or she hides her face and all that stuff now. So I don't even try anymore. You can't force a kid to do something, right? So, but I'm sure she'll come around again. Maybe when she turns 10, she'll want to be a movie star again. So you got one more behind you, Sparky. I got that German locomotive still. General Electric U-Boats Q25B. More than likely. You might be right. The only other one I got behind me is that little German thing. And I think it was 1 or 2 live streams ago because it's been so long now, but I did put this on the track and we listened to it. It was very, very weird sounding locomotive. I'd love to get it under magnification though, because it's got all kinds of writing and stuff on the side of it. Of course, it's not going to come in clear. And like the detail in this locomotive is cool. Like, can you guys even see that vent right there on the front? Right there. Depending on how I hold that, but you can even see the fan blades that are underneath that. It looks like it's separately applied, and that grill is actually just placed on there and glued. So horns are really small. Lighting's pretty cool. I had to change the couplers on it, but what do you expect for a German locomotive? But the only other thing that behind me is a caboose that I just bought at a train show, and that was the only thing I really bought. So, and that's just maybe in a couple months. I'd love to go to a couple more train shows, buy some more cabooses and cabooses. I don't know, what is it? Cabooses? Caboose? There's got to be 50 different ways to say it. I want a longer one. So maybe next time I run that kind of a train around the track, it'll be longer by maybe 5, 6 cabooses. Sure. I blame my voice. I say it right, it's just you guys can't hear it. So how's that? So we got on here for 41 minutes anyway. So which is pretty good. My voice has lasted longer than I thought it was going to. So like I said, the one question I got for you guys is throw it up there in the chat because I'd like to read it later on because I go back in about an hour after this all gets published and everything by YouTube, and I go through the chat there too. But like I said, have you guys? Hey, Shade Tree Fixing Man, George, how are you doing? Did you see what I just put up there? Remember that one, George? What was that? About 2 years ago, you sent that to me, my friend. So my little girl runs that one around the track pretty good. I said it just needs a little bit of cleaning. There's a little bit of hair now in the back truck, but she runs that one. She likes it just because it says the word rainbow on it. She's a girl, so. Yeah, put it in the comments, guys. I'd like to know, like, have you guys actually started hanging out with anybody that you've met on YouTube since you've started YouTube? And the other thing that I'd like to know is are any of you guys actually planning on a trip, do some rail fanning or head down and maybe see a rail museum or something? I guess there's a good one in Pennsylvania that I was going to go to last week and do a meetup with YouTube, but again, I was so sick. Plus, oh my, it was Mother's Day. You never think of Mother's Day, and when you're making plans 3 months in advance, and then the time comes up, and of course, it's the wife that saves me all the time. You know it's Mother's Day, right? You can't be going to Pennsylvania. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. I wonder if my mom would like to go to Pennsylvania. She doesn't have a passport, so that was out the window. You guys know what I mean. So, railroading fan. Hi, Sparky. Hello, sir. How are you? See, I'd just like to know if you guys are making friends on YouTube like I have. And if you got any trips coming up in the near future or sometimes this year. Like I said, I want to do mine in October, head back down to Phoenix. Even AZ Train Granny there, Diana, said it was going to be a little bit cooler. So I can take 25 minutes then, I guess, to drink a Coke instead of 20. I know I didn't say Coke before, but you guys got it. Vinny, Diana, Eric, Canadian Cook. Eric had a really good video at my visit last time, so that was pretty good. I am RRO Calm, and look for a Canadian flag in his playlist. I got a good tearjerker time out of it, to put it that way. It was nice. So, Pat Slade, how are you doing, sir? UK diesel and electric rail. Most model shows are steam with some D&E, which must be diesel and electric. So, most of the rail shows, like the model train shows that we have in my area, we've got Woodstock, Brantford, Brampton. There's 3 or 4 more on there too. But all they are is mom and pa basically selling what they have in their attic, or they're buying it at yard sales and stuff like that. I do have one box that's underneath my train table back here, and I bought it there, and it was a whole box for $5, and I bought it and had it's got the old hook and horn couplers on it, and the couplers are actually stuck to the trucks and all that. So they're going to take a lot of work to actually fix up, make look realistic. There is a couple caboose in there though, caboose, whatever. So I almost gave up on the custom car business. Why? You haven't sent me a bill yet, but it's understandable. You got to be everybody loves the Firehouse whiskey cars. So I don't even think I can. Yeah, the one I got of yours is downstairs, so I can't even show it. Do some advertising for you. But I'm sure if everybody goes to Joe G's channel and checks them out, you can see some of his Railhouse whiskey or Firehouse whiskey cars. They're pretty cool. So, but Joe, don't be giving that up. That's a full-time job for you coming up soon. Buy the cars for $40, sell them for $80. Sounds like a good profit to me. And people buy them, I think, anyway. I would. So, Wild Hair Hobbies hope to get a chance to see Joe's shed from the inside this summer. Yeah, so do I. Well, not this summer. I want in October. We'll head down to Wickenburg and check it out. I wouldn't mind spending a little more time on Wickenburg too, just to what Vinny's modeling and all that. I wouldn't mind actually taking a good look at that and seeing how close he's actually got on his layout to the real thing. It'd be kind of cool. Take a video of what it really looks like and then go back to his place. And while he's sleeping, I'll take a video of what he did. You guys can judge. Vinny, you're not watching anymore, right? So, Zane's Trains and Things, how are you doing? Last video I saw of yours, I think you were cutting wood. Oh, you got your fingers so close. Oh, jeepers. Watching people with table saws. EJ and E Jeff. 59. Glad you're better, Sparky. 50% better. I just want my voice back. I really do. It'd be so nice to talk. $500 super chat gets Sparky to your house for a week. I don't know if I could do that one for a whole week. Maybe a weekend, depending on where you are. But I wouldn't count on it. $500 isn't that much when it comes to traveling. I think for me, even to get to Phoenix, just the airfare alone was $1,400 just one person. But I might be wrong. That might have been two of us, three of us. But I've been in the cab of 1943. Anyway, I gotta go. Amtrak and Southern Pacific. You gotta be doing videos of this stuff. And if you are, I'm not seeing them on your channel. There we go. Here we go. One more. Amtrak and Southern Pacific rail fan. There was good. Yeah. I'd love to do a video of any cab of a diesel locomotive. I think that'd be kind of cool. So even when I was a kid, I'd never sitting in the St. Thomas train station. They were 4, 5, 6 of them sitting there all the time running. Doors were open, but we never went in them for some reason. I don't know. Maybe just as a kid, I was never that adventurous. So, oh, there's that sniffle. UK diesel and electric rail fan modeling. Lost your voice. Yep. Go look down the backside of the sofa. I did that. If I lose something, that is usually where I found it. I looked there. I looked at the layout. I even looked in the closet right over there. It's not under all the boxes either. So I said the doctor just told me I just got to learn to shut up and the voice will come back. So Maker 12. How is everyone this evening? No, we're not doing too bad, I don't think. You're catching me pretty much at the tail end. So now the one reason why I try to get comfortable, but Southern 207 Hobbies, I sold all my surplus HO stuff to Hot Rod. Hey, cool. That's going to be a good video to watch then. It's in the basement. No, it's not Container Man. I looked. It was down there. I think I did a video down there. Yeah, the Chernobyl car. I was going around my layout there. So is there a way to send the pictures to you? Sparky107 at yahoo.ca. I can put that in the chat, actually. I think I can do that. Hey, look at that. There's me. Yeah, if you guys want to email me anything, there you go. Not a problem. Pictures, personal messages. I'm game for all of it. So, Container Man, it's in the bottom of that Labatt's beer bottle. A, I drank out of a can. And B, I think I've had 3 beers in 15 days. And I don't think I've finished any of them. So, don't think it's in the bottom of that then either. Rabbi, I got friend bunch of the True Scale. I'll send them to you now. Thanks, buddy. That'd be nice to see that stuff. So, 31 guys watching, 28 thumbs up, no thumbs down. So, something's wrong with somebody. There's always a thumbs down on my videos. Usually get 3 of them as soon as I post. Pretty sure it's a husband and wife. I don't know who the third person is. But voice is starting to crack a little bit now. So I don't have any surplus stock. I have over 900 vehicles, but they're all appropriate for my needs. That's cool. It's like one of the videos I'm planning on doing shortly, and I think it's going to bore the hell out of you guys. But one thing I've learned dealing with insurance companies and stuff like that, when the guy looked at me and I said, well, I got model trains in the basement. He says, oh yeah, we cover that kind of stuff too. And I said, okay, that's awesome. He says, well, how much? $200-300? I said, try about 10 grand. And I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have said 10 grand. Maybe I should have waited and said, well, I'll do an estimate. Because I think that price actually had something to do with the whole, oh, you're not covered. So like 10 grand in model trains isn't a lot. If you guys are collectors by any means, like Container Man, I know you got quite the collection of trucks and stuff. But if you get a half decent size of a collection of models of anything, $10,000 is not that much money, really. Now when you're looking at anywhere from $200 to $500 for each locomotive that you're buying if it's DCC. So then you get into the collector stuff. I know I've got a couple things that are like, one of my big boys was $1,200, and my big blow was almost 2,000 Canadian. So some of the stuff's not cheap, and that's why you guys don't see some of it on the layout very often either. Because don't want to play with it. So I see one thumbs down. Maybe they changed it. I don't see any yet, but that's okay. Nicholas, how are you doing, sir? I'm here now. Hi, everybody. So I've been on for 53 minutes. I'm just about to call it a night for me and my voice. So the one reason why I did make up this channel or the live stream, though, is does anybody out there have any questions, concerns, comments that they need help with for their model layout? We've got 29 people in here now. So if you're having problems with a couple things or one thing in particular on your layout, shoot a question out there now and we'll see if we can get it answered. I'll give that about 5-10 minutes so you guys can talk for a bit. And then I'll probably call it a night for myself and my voice. Sorry, there's been a hold up on my end, a bad last few weeks here. I kind of took that by some of the comments that I've seen you make on other people's videos, so wasn't really going to get into it, but I hope everything starts going better for you. I hope the wife's back's getting really good. That way she can start carrying you around again. I just sent the pictures to you. Thank you, sir. I'll check as soon as I'm done this, because right now my little poltergeists are doing pretty good. They're not bugging me too much tonight, so we're doing all right. Can you build my layout for free? I'm feeling a bit lazy. Why, yes, I can, Zane. I'll build it for you, and you just got to come back up here and get it for then. How's that? And you got to ship it. So what do you want, about 16 by 4 N scale? I'll get her built for you. Right in my front room, buddy. Question. Track on top of cork, on top of foam for road bed, or just track tight on the foam? What I do is I've got the foam board down, the 2-inch foam board, and then I do the cork underneath that. Foam, if you lay track right on foam, 2-inch foam, it actually does magnify the sound of the train and the cars and all that, so it's a lot noisier. So if you're using any kind of 1 or 2-inch foam base, I would suggest, and this is my personal opinion, I would suggest putting cork road bed down. Myself, I have not heard or seen anything good about the foam road bed. So if there's anybody out there that has any other advice, throw it out there. And if anybody's had any good success with the foam road bed, throw that up there too. Shoot myself in the foot then. But I agree with Sparky. Recommend both foam and cork. Keeps things even and more quieter. See, it's the quiet part that you really want to go for. Jack says foam sucks. Keep alive is a good idea. Now, keep alive is something. I got something. Hold on. Any idea on how I become immortal? That's what would be needed to get all the railway modeling I want to get done. Immortal, eh? Um, I don't know. My whole plans for the railway I want to get done, my model, is build a 40 by, what was it? 40 by 14 shed and get somebody else to build it for me. I think that'd be awesome. So, Container Man uses foam. I use foam. I use cork. What's the best choice of cork? Midwest, I think, is what I use. But just check with your local hobby shop or order online, and usually you can get 50 pieces of it for a good price. Cork's not that expensive, so. Trying foam on plywood. So just what, the foam road bed, Nicholas? Because I heard that pretty bad things about that too. The problem with the foam is when you're putting your track down on it and you're using the nails like the spikes and you're hammering it down, it actually divots every time because the foam doesn't have enough. There's a word I want to say, but rigidity. Can't say it with a cold. You guys can print it, but it's not hard enough when you actually nail into it. It actually gives you little divots in your track all the time. So told myself I wouldn't do that again. Yeah, a lot of people have. So use cookie cutter plywood sub row bed with cork or balsa wood. So don't use nails. Well, there is that aspect too, but what if you want to pull your track up later on? Like most of us don't. We do a layout, but we don't do a permanent layout. It's there for 1-2 years maybe, and then you start changing things around. So. Isaac Johnson, integrity. Yeah, that's not quite the word I was looking for, but that one will work. When something's really rigid, and you want to say it's rigid. Rigid. I give up. Maybe it's an English word that I'm trying to pronounce in French. I don't know. Who knows? How would Kato track sound on half-inch foam? I don't know. Probably sound like it would, just like Easy Track would. And I don't, on my Easy Track, I didn't put road bed down whatsoever. So, and that was, if you guys go way, way back in my videos, my first trial layout, that was before I actually got serious into model railroading. That's all I had was the Easy Track right on plywood. So to me, it wasn't that noisy. I actually missed that layout too, because I come around a bend, through a tunnel, around, up and over itself, and back around, and then came back down and then went into the other end. It was really cool. I should actually post my favorite video again, but maybe I'll do that later. Every time I post it, I get a copyright infringement from YouTube because the video's been posted already. I actually told them it was my video. Didn't matter. I actually got a copyright on it. Wow. And that's what it was. I took the same video and I reposted it. Copyright. Sometimes they're a little wacky at YouTube, but if I need to take it up, all I do is wet it down. So that's if you're using like white glue or something. Matt Slade from the UK. So anybody else got a question out there for everybody? Anybody else got any more super chats? This thing sounded like it was dying again on me. I just changed the batteries in it. So I don't know. Maybe if I figure out where the speaker is. Maybe the speaker's right there. Anyway. But pretty much I'm gonna shut this down, guys. It's been 1 hour and 3 minutes. Like to go for an hour before, well, 36 people watch. Now maybe I'll stay for another hour. Doctor would love that. What do you mean you lost your voice? I told you to stop talking. Oh, everybody wanted to hear me talk. Had to keep going. What am I supposed to do, Doc? Did you start early? Oh, missed that one. Bye, y'all. Bye, Zane. Some more videos from you, buddy. Be good. And did you ever get out to Robert Sacco and run your trains? I know you're probably gone by now, so oops. Should have asked that earlier. So Later, everyone. Thanks, Sparky. Thanks, Randy, for stopping by. That was kind of cool. Jack. Okay, don't lose your voice. Yeah, be nice if I didn't. So, nope, not yet. Well, hopefully soon, bud. And I know you were trying to become a member too, I think. So that'd be kind of cool to do that. I don't have any good train clubs around or whatever they're called. So I went to one in town, St. Jacobs, and they're older gentlemen. I understand that. They're set in their ways. It was a beautiful layout. But I'm telling you, you tried to talk to these guys about anything, and you just felt like you were invading their privacy. So I let that one go. And then there was another one that's just outside of town. He moved. He's in a huge barn. It's a metal barn, but his layout's just he does strips of wood, and that's what his whole layout is. And like I said, picture a huge barn, right? And he just has track running everywhere on, I think it's about a 4-inch strip of plywood. He just runs that everywhere. And it literally goes from 3 feet off the ground to, you need a ladder. And I believe it's like a 16-foot ladder to get to the top part to watch the trains. He's got a couple platforms built around. He's got ladders and steps that go up to certain spots. And this train just goes from point A to point B, but takes about 5 hours to do it. I think it'd be kind of cool, but how do you do scenery on something like that? Just in and out, back and forth, and to and from, and up and down. Way too much for me. So, and he was trying to start a club on that, and talking to him, and I'm like, well, what kind of a club are you thinking about? He's like, oh, guys can come out and they can help do the scenery, and they can help clean the track, and they can bring their own trains out. And I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, if we run $50 a month, what's that? And I'm like, well, that's a little expensive, but I don't know what the going rate is for clubs. And I'm like, so can you run trains and stuff? He says, well, it's one giant loop. Oh, so in other words, for $50 a month, you can build the guy's layout for him. I'd love to do that trick. If anybody's up for it, let me know. I'll charge $40 a month. Come on, build my layout. I'll build the shed first, mind you. But so my layout's going to have a couple op spots in it. I'm going to have the big yard. I've got the coal. I'm going to have a little city scene with two side tracks, and then up against the far wall, I'm going to have a little run around with a couple tracks off the side. There'll be a bit. So basically, me and one other person can do it. So, but I'm going to call it a night, guys. If you guys want to talk for a bit more, that's fine. Container man, you retracted your own message. That's horrible. Must have been bad. One more question, Sparky. Okay, troublemaker, hit me with it. Well, hit everybody with it. Great club and no dues. Yeah, that would be the best club. But I think every club's at least got to have some kind of dues for it. You got to pay the bills, hydro, land taxes, depending on where it is and everything, right? So I'm going to be making the C&O Safety Express in HO. Any recommendations for 6-axle heavyweight coaches? Walters does more of the newer stuff, right? Was it Walters that's coming out shortly with Union Pacific had a 8 or 12 car coach set? I think it was $1,200. So you'd have to go to Walters though and check it out. Or it was actually featured, I think, on What's Neat this week. So, but I would probably go with the older style cars. And again, I think Walters makes the best kind of coaches and passenger cars per se. I say Walters because I haven't really checked out any Rapido stuff. When it comes to the rail cars and things, I know a couple people that have them and the lights flicker too much. So I'd rather have no lights in them than flickering lights. So, but if anybody else can answer his question, that'd be awesome. Like I said, that's the only thing I can think of is if you're thinking of the older stuff, and I'm not sure about Chesapeake and Ohio, the only thing I ever saw with them was freight cars up in Canada. never anything with passengers. So, but that's probably the 60s, 70s, probably 60s that you're thinking. So, again, Walters, I think, is about the best bet for getting into that kind of stuff. So, Bachmann has a great line. So, there you go, Bachmann. One thing I have noticed with passenger cars, and I do have a few of them. Yeah, they're not behind me. They're downstairs. Plus, I gave a few to Peter to run right now. Is I find they're very light. So for the size of the car and everything else, but it's nothing to take the top off and add a little bit of weight to them. And I think a lot of them would run a lot better if you add a little more weight to them. So you're a good container. Well, he tries to be. Riviossi, and again, I've never bought anything from Riviossi, but the one train store that's in St. Thomas, I know he buys a lot of Riviossi stuff to sell. To sell, it's S's that I have a problem with. It really is. To put an S with something else, it's like losing complete air. But anyway, yeah, he gets quite a bit of Riviossi stuff. I know when the big boy was first coming back out, what was that, 3 years ago, Riviossi was one of the first companies to come out with it. And they did a really good model of it. It was just way too expensive for what I wanted to pay for it. And it didn't have smoke. So the Athearn heavyweight cars, any good? I do not know. So if anybody, again, can answer Troublemaker 12's question, Athearn heavyweight cars. Daylight Passing Line says Jack. Southern 207 says ye. I don't know if that was yes or ye or yay. I know what it says. So check out Eric's channel, latest video, the proper weight for cars. I did check that out, and I got kind of confused trying to figure out what he was talking about. So I'm going to have to go back and watch that again. Because you added this to the size of the car, to the weight of the car, gives you the load of the car. So that's if you want to actually run loaded cars. Keep that in mind too, right? That's not empty, that's loaded. So what I understood of his video. I could be wrong there too. But like I said, I got kind of confused on Eric's video. So Ralph Greenwood, hi sir, how are you doing? Liked your last video. Well, the last video I saw yours, sir. I liked it. That was pretty cool. Do a little bit of shout outs to some of the people that subscribe to you. I can feel my voice getting really harsh. BNSF Bob, Athearn, the good. Upgrade couplers and metal wheels. I have a couple of Athearn. They're a bit light. Again, and I find that with, I say, 95% of passenger rail cars. And I mean even the small ones you can buy, and that's from Walters too. The old ones from like the 1940s that were 40-foot coaches. I find they were even really light. Like you tried to pull 5 of them in a row, go around a curve, and they go doink, 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 doink. Like they just, so. Thanks, Sparky. Glad you enjoyed it. You're welcome, sir. So take a couple minutes, guys. If you're seeing some names out there that you're not familiar with, just go click on them. Check out their channel real quick. If you're not subscribed to them, go subscribe. So it's the only problem with me doing the live stream is I think only once I've actually had somebody that wasn't subscribed to my channel and I wasn't subscribed to theirs. That was like 2 or 3 videos ago, live streams. Because it's really neat. When you do a live stream, after you post it, you go down to the stats, it'll tell you who your subscriber, how many of your subscribers or how many non-subscribers were actually there. I've actually had one non-subscriber. So I thought that was kind of cool. So just throwing that out there. Just spewing crap. Use duct tape, Sparky. What, for my mouth? Make me shut up? Okay, guys, so I think that's good for me. I gotta get me some orange juice. And no, there's no vodka in it, guys. So I haven't had anything to drink for quite a while. 16 days, basically. So not a miracle. Come on. Just don't feel like it. So rather stick with the orange juice. Hot toddy. Everybody keeps saying hot toddy. I put up my email address before. Send me the recipe. I'll send the wife out. She can make it for me. again, feel better, and congratulations on the contest. Thank you, Lance. That was really cool of you to send that extra building. That, at least I'm pretty sure this was extra, buddy. I didn't see that in your contest video. But super sweet. And I can't wait to get that on there. That, to me, that's just awesome because, like I said, I got the coal mine, and now I got a place to run the coal cars. And right through there. Right through there. So, awesome. You can put a couple guys on the roof. There's a door up there. Can't put anybody on that roof, though. They'll get electrocuted. It's too close. Got to watch your limits of approach. And for that size of transformer, you have to stay 3 feet away if you're qualified. So anybody out there that's not an electrician that's not qualified, you got to stay 15 feet away, just so you know that. I was just throwing that out there. My rules, 3 feet. Yours, 15. I got a better idea. Stay away from electrical yards. Don't go in them and don't play around them if you're a kid. Stuff will kill you real quick. So Eric says get better for next week. Okay. Why didn't Eric say that himself? Wild hair hobbies. Huh. All right. Thanks, Eric. So, Nancy Jones. Now I see you. And now I'm just ending her. So, I kind of figured that's who you were. Wild hair hobbies. Now, why would you change your name like that? Just to confuse people like me. And you're not even talking about cooking that I saw. So, you're really throwing me off. Take care, Sparky, and get feeling better. Like I said, I'm feeling pretty good, you guys. It's just my voice. And as I cough up a lung. But no. Doing all right. I'm pretty sure in another week, if I could just, like I said, if I just learn to shut up for a while. So, Jack is toddy. Whiskey, lemon, juice, honey. Lemon juice and honey. Huh. I won't remember that, but you never know. 2448 Toy Man. Ha 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 ha. Didn't see you on here until now either. What took you so long? What was that building, Sparky? Oh, sorry. This building came from Lance, part of his contest, so that Weber Model Railroad held his 500 subscriber contest. But it's the power plant. Let's see if I American Power and Light. So, you guys from the United States have to forgive me, but where it says American and it has an American flag, I might change that. I don't know why, but I might just put the company I work for up there instead. So, just saying. So don't get alarmed. Yeah, American Power and Light, pre-built. Comes with 20 LEDs. I haven't broke into it yet to see if it comes. I don't think it comes with a power inverter. I think I got to go buy one. So that's all right. I hear you can go to the dollar or the used Goodwill store type things. You can buy all kinds of those things. So I just got to make sure I buy a 4.5 volt AC adapter. And we're good. So. Hydro One. Yes, sir. That's the company I do work for. Sparky, it's your railroad. Do what you want. Well, I can do as I want, but sometimes you got to try to make it like a little realistic and a little more to deal with what you have in your real life, right? So, prototypical. So I better not see that at a Goodwill. I'll be pissed. Yeah, so will I. You're not going to see that at Goodwill. I want to go out and pick up the power cord for it. 4.5 volts AC. But don't worry, Jack. You won't see it. Except on my layout. Now I just got to get down there and run a couple tracks for it. So it's ours I got a hard time. I know I give up. So it will be on eBay after this video. No, it won't. Not for me. Hey, guys, I like gifts from you guys. So anything that I get from you guys, I don't give it away. I love it. Wow. There was one. I forget the guy that gave it to me right now. And I'm sorry. He might even be in here, but he gave me a whole bunch of videos. and they were not DVDs, they were VHS. I still got them. They're in my closet. I don't have a VHS player. I'll never be able to watch them, but I still got them. They were all about Conrail, so Horseshoe Curve. So I keep everything. So how will you set up the line for a single or double? Single. Just gotta be a single going into that. So there is coal mines in Canada. They're just a little farther up north. Okay, gentlemen. So, don't see any more super chats. That's cool. We got 2. Hot Rod Rodney, 25. And I got to go back through this because I want to know where the 25 came from. And American Rail Fan. I got to go over there. Oh, that's gone. But Amtrak and American Rail Fan. There's another one. So, gotta say goodnight to you guys for now. And I think it's for my first week back, first 5 minutes, a couple of hiccups with this laptop of mine, but might just get back into it on a weekly basis. So next week I'll try to have something a little better planned for you guys other than a piece of cardboard that I kind of threw behind me. But I am going to try that cardboard, the 4-ply, and see if I can actually make a full roof for the roundhouse. And if the stuff works, great. If not, sorry guys. If not, what I was thinking is even because it's cardboard, I could cut it up and double it up. So now I got an 8-ply cardboard, be a little more rigid. So I am going down to Smack Dave. I've heard that. I think Mr. Toyman is coming here on Monday, bringing his family. Going to have a bit of a barbecue in the backyard. So if anybody else is in the area, in the neighborhood, you want to stop by on Monday around noonish, have a barbecue, bring the family. I say that because most of you forget, or some of you don't even know where I live. So, but anyway, yeah, stop by, say hi, bring me gifts. Yeah, I gotta say something. Come on, it's for me. So, Ron, smack him good. Yeah, Ron, go ahead, smack me good. See what your wife does to you. I'll sick her on you. And Emily. All right, guys. So I'm going to hit the end button. Keep saying I'm going to end the stream. So give you guys a couple more minutes. Say your highs and your goodbyes. Subscribe to each other. And I had a good time chatting with you guys again. It's nice to be back. It's been 3 weeks not doing this. I kind of miss it too. It's kind of cool to just kind of hang out, talk, questions, answers. So, oh, Jack says he's next. I believe that means Jack's going to be doing a live stream. So, quick, everybody, check out Jack's channel. And then let's all head over to his channel. I'm going to be about 15 minutes, Jack, if I'm going to pop over and see you. But hopefully everybody else can pop over and check you out. So, Sparky, feel better soon. Thanks, Nancy. Thanks, everybody, for checking me out. Well, not checking me out, checking the live stream out. It was pretty cool. I think I saw up to 32 people this time. Hopefully I didn't bore too many of you. So, like I said, maybe next week you will have the trans. I'm not even going to try to read that word right now or say it. I'll read it later. Train-fastic. See, I just slur it all together. My goodness. Don't lose your voice, guys. Look after it. Holy jumping. All right. Have a good one. We'll talk to you guys later on. And bye for now. How's that? Later, guys. Gals. See ya.